Well, howdy folks, it's a Tall Turtle here, and welcome back to Eternia SMP. This must be what it's like to be an ant or a spider getting stepped on. Anyway, the best place on the planet to play Minecraft 1.18. And this is probably going to be one of the shortest videos so far, the shortest episodes so far on the server, because we're going to talk about two quick things, and then we're going to be done. I just want to talk about these things while I have a chance. And it's raining. It was raining last time I was on the server. Anyway, let's hop into first person here. There we go. First thing I want to talk about, though, is I want to talk about the local rail plan, because I started talking about it in another video and totally forgot to put it up on the screen. So, not only am I going to put it up on the screen, but I'm going to talk about it. So here is my rail plan, and I guess it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll talk you through it anyway. The yellow line says line back to Eternal Haven, because we have the main line come out here, and then my spur, my main spur to my base will be here. And then the red rail is the local rail system. So basically there's this loop around the base, but then there's this little spur that goes to the lookout park. Remember, we have that park looking at this mountain, and then the village, and then a little spur that goes through the city that I'm going to do something about, and then any future expansion or another base or something someday. The only thing to note, though, is this turnaround here. This is actually going to be an upward grade. It's going to go over this on top of the mountain area, and then over this is a nice bridge, and then this is going to be elevated like, you know, Chicago's L system. So this is actually going to be elevated track with a platform station within tall buildings, maybe spanning 2 tall buildings or something. But anyway, so this is going to be elevated. So then the stations, here's the main station, and then here's the farm station, which I haven't even talked about yet. It's going to be a surprise. I guess it'll still be kind of a surprise. And then village station, just a little tiny thing. And then mountain station, just a little teeny tiny, so you can get off and look out at the pretty sights. The city station, which will be pretty substantial. And then forest station, which again, just in case do a future rail expansion over here or something. I don't know, but it'll be tiny. So that'll be a small one. That'll be a small one. This will be pretty small. This one and this one and this one will be pretty good size, and that'll be medium size, I guess. I don't know. And then lastly, the switches. There's going to be a switch there and a switch there, and the one we already did. So only 3 switches, but it's going to be great. I'm super excited about this. And then what you see, this is actually pretty much our current base footprint. I drew back a lot down here. I had a lot more claim down here, but I'm just never going to get out that far. Never say never, I guess. Since I didn't find anything in 1.18 expansion that caught my fancy, I might actually claim some of this back, because this was our very, very original base before we moved around the world like 3 times. But anyway, so there you go. That is our current version of the local rail system that I plan on building. It could end up totally different by the time we do it. But anyway, let's get back to the Geode Farm. But the main thing we're going to talk about today is the Geode Farm that I made. I made a Geode Farm because why not? And then you can get a bunch of shards from it. So how are we going to get there? Let's go this way. Rain, go away. I was going to say this is the only time we're going to be outside in this episode, so let's take the outside away, and it's all rainy. You can see the clouds, or the sun trying to break through the clouds over there. Anyway, I've got the hiccup, sorry. First thing I wanted to mention on the way down to the Geode Farm is my frame rates are incredibly high away from my base. They're like in the 60s and 70s, which is huge for all the stuff I'm putting into this Minecraft with all the high textures and all the other stuff. But my base is still getting low frame rates. Why did I say that? I don't know. That was not in my script. I don't have a script. I just have an outline. I did want to say that ever since we moved to 1.18, with all the cave systems and stuff added below us that are not lit up, our slime farm is insanely slow. The entire time I took building my Geode Farm, I think I got like 3 stacks. And that was it. Where before this would fill up like in an hour and I'd have to empty it out all the time. Anyway, not a big deal. I mean, we have plenty of stockpile for people if they want it, and then I can always AFK here, just let my guys sit for a couple hours or whatever, but it's slow because of all the farms. I mean, of all the caves. And we will at some point go and light up everything that we can find, because the chunks spawn from top to bottom, and then we can light everything up. But anyway, what's the next thing on my little bullet point outline here on the way to the Geode Farm. Oh yeah, the Skelly Farm, I put in the tinted glass. So it works now. I mean, I already put in the tinted glass. I did my own texture, which is from, well, that scared me. What? 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 Is that not the funniest thing you've ever seen? Huh? Are we low enough? I know it needs to be 0, which it is. But are we low enough? At least it doesn't cause any light, because if it created light, then they wouldn't spawn. But anyway, the tinted glass texture, I fixed. I didn't have one because it was an oversight. It wasn't in my recent 1.18 video for texture packs because it's not a 1.18 thing, or maybe it is. I can't remember. Anyway, I forgot to do it. I did it. I love how I did it. It looks like tinted windows on a car, which was the point, right? If you get the really, really cheap car window tint, it's purplish. That's what this is supposed to be. That's what I thought of it as tinted glass, car window tint, the cheap stuff, the purple stuff. And that's what I did. Okay, I guess he's just going to hang out there. This thing is amazing though. If you're within like 11 blocks or 16 blocks, it is so crazy fast. Anyway, so there's that. What else? Well, yeah, the main event now. And I wanted this to be a quick video, but whatever. The main event is the Geode Farm. First of all, I get to it from here, right? It says private no access because it's going to be my diamond farm when it goes down. And we get through here. But everybody else, you're going to come in like this from Eternal Haven when you TP here, and then you go home there. Okay. How does this work? Well, that's extremely simple. I dug out my geode. I spent so much time on this. Originally, I was going to record myself doing all this, but I had a lot of time to play, but not time to record. So I just played and had to take care of a couple caves that came through here, but I took care of it. A lot of witches over there that were laughing at me. So the way it works is very simple. You just come over here, you take some scaffolding, and you put up scaffolding and take what you want, put the scaffolding back, and go home over there. That's it. That's all there is to it. Of course, you want to use a Fortune 3 not mending pick, so you can get as many shards as you can. If you use... wait, what did I say? No. You want mending. You want to use a Fortune 3 non-silk touch pick. If you use silk touch, you get the whole thing, see? Like that. You have to use Fortune 3 to get the shards. And there you go. Just please don't hit these things if you're on the server, because then they don't grow back, obviously. So yeah, I was going to put a pick here for people to use, but I'll probably accidentally take it myself and forget to put it there. So Fortune 3, mending if you want and breaking if you want, whatever, but preferably not efficiency because you'll break the blocks, and then not silk touch. That's it. You just come here, grab scaffolding, put your scaffolding up, take what you want, put the scaffolding back, and go home. That's all. I was going to put scaffolding and catwalks and stuff myself, but then it would have been so complicated. It's claustrophobic. I decided not to. So that's how it works. It's incredibly simple. Then if you want more, you just AFK anywhere you want, come back later, get more. That's it. Super insanely simple. So now let's talk about details. So what did I do? Well, I did not, okay, I was going to do the lower slabs and have it completely dark in here and not spawnable, but then you can't put scaffolding down to get up here. So I put this at normal level, and there's way more lighting than we need, but it's still dark enough. It's just torches with glass. Very simple. The lighting in the ceiling and the walls is so that if you harvest the shards, nothing can spawn on the blocks in the dark. You know what I mean? I was going to do lanterns on chains, but then it would have just gotten in the way of trying to get around there. So it's just lights in the ceiling and the wall. Again, just torches with glass. No big deal. I think it looks awesome. I love how it looks. So anyway, so there, that way nothing can spawn after you've taken your shards. The walls are just deep slate down here. And then this was my way in, obviously, which for nobody, I could say like this goes nowhere or something. I don't know. Anyway, there's a ladder up here if you want. You can get up to here. I did not make it a perfectly open rectangle or square because then it will look boring. I wanted some 3 dimension to it, especially because we got rid of the geode shape. So you come up here, you know, there's some here you can do. And then if you want to come up here, then again, just use your scaffolding. And then it all goes 1 block beyond, except for this one. It goes 1 block beyond. Up here is a cave system, so maybe you'll see a mob looking at you every once in a while. You never know. You might have a mob drop down there and say hi. That'd be kind of cool. Otherwise, just calcite for the walls and smooth basalt for that wall, ceiling. So it's kind of the geode shape, sort of. You still feel like you're in a geode. That's just been hollowed out like a pumpkin if you hollow out a pumpkin. And then the finished floor. So there you go. That is it. So I just love that. It's so cozy in here. I'm trying to think of anything else to say because that's the whole video. That's all I had to say. That's it. Told it's going to be short. Let's hop up in a third person. That's not third person. That's backside person. There's third person. Take a screenshot for the thumbnail. And there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Super simple. Even longer than I thought it was going to be. I have to make dinner for my family. So I will see you next time.